you're anything like me, you like Avenged Sevenfold, and you also like risking your money on pointless things, or better known as gambling. So, Avenged Sevenfold has these gambling boxes where it's full of their merch and different items that they sell throughout their shop, or various tours and etc. So they have two boxes currently on their website, which is the Black Market box, and then they also have the West King box, which. So the basic distinction between the two boxes is the black box obviously contains items and different merchandise from their black market section of their website, and then the West King is basically all the new merch from the Life is But a Dream cycle. So if you don't like any of that merch or any of those designs, I would definitely stay away from that and choose the black box. Furthermore, if that is exactly what you're looking for, definitely stick to that. But let's break down what's actually all in this black box here first, and then later on we'll get into the West King box. Alright, so getting into this black box, what it's supposed to contain and all. It's advertised as 4 apparel items, and then 2 accessories are supposed to be included. Now normally it's listed for around $75, but with the sale that was going on, I got it for $60. The total value of the items within the box are supposed to be $150. So I would say I made out pretty good if you count all the items compared to what they normally sell for. Obviously, if you were to buy these items separately on their website, they would cost more than the box. I also got these cool little stickers in the box that you cannot buy, or maybe you can buy them on the website, but I just wasn't able to find them. Everything else I was able to find, and I will be showing pictures of here. If I had to pick out of the two boxes, I would say the t-shirt designs were a lot cooler for this box. Now, personally, for me, I would like to see more of the older designs in the black market for my closet, but I like the accessories a lot more in the West Lang box. The pin and the stickers are certainly cool, but like, let's be honest, I'm never gonna wear that hat. And then for the price, I wouldn't buy this box again unless it was on sale. If I had to buy another box again, it would be the black box over the West Lang box, but they're both really quite expensive for what you get, which is just some leftover t-shirt designs that nobody really wants. Alright, for the black box, I would say the estimated value for all the items was $175, which at the advertised price of $150, I would say I got pretty good value. And if you want to get something like this, you're definitely getting good value for what is advertised here. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it with the price tag, but do as you please. Getting into the other box, which is the more expensive West box, it cost around $110 with shipping and taxes, or no taxes, I think. I think it's just shipping. But it's $110. I got it a little cheaper on the sale, and then I also got one of the t-shirts included for free, because in the store they had a promotion for it was a Black Friday, not Black Friday, Black Month, I don't know. It was some kind of sale they had going on for everything, so it was like 20% off or something like that. And then they also had, you spend a certain dollar amount, you get a free t-shirt with it, which I also took advantage of. It sucks because I couldn't put it all into one order, so I had to put it into 2 separate orders, which was kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess. So this box is valued at $185. And it's hard to say with this one because even less of the items are actually on the store. But if you're pricing it out, it's hard to say because they don't tell you how many items you're supposed to get with the black box. You're supposed to get 4 apparel and 2 accessories. For this box, they don't tell you how many you're supposed to get, so the math on it is kind of hard. You obviously get the good value money-wise out of this box. You get more value than what you're paying for, obviously. Personally, I don't like the art for a lot of these shirts that I did receive, but the accessories are pretty cool. The pin is also cool, but you get that in both. You got the Avenged Sevenfold can opener, which I think is kind of cool. But the best thing about it was the guitar pick, and I'm like 90% sure this is Sin's guitar pick. Not 100% sure, but anyhow, I think the shirts from the black box were better and the accessories from the West box were better. So if they could somehow combine that too, that would just be peachy, just great. Last but not least, let's not forget about those juicy rewards you get with the NFT tags or whatever they're called. It took me a while to figure out how this was all set up or whatever, but basically I got it linked to the rewards system, and the reward system's pretty cool. The only notable things that I got was a discount for future purchase in the store, but that was after buying like a lot of merch. It wasn't just these two black boxes, or not black boxes, one of each box. I also had multiple purchases from before that. So basically I get a pre-sale code for concert and a merch store discount, which are the only cool things. Everything else is just like little NFT collectibles that I have no idea is the point of. But anyhow, that's just what another part of what you get and that they advertise with these boxes. Overall, if you're a huge fan, I would say these boxes are a one-time get, especially if they're on sale. Like I said, if they're like 20% off or something, I would definitely jump on if you're a huge fan. They got some cool stuff in there for sure, some cool knickknacks. Definitely don't put yourself in debt over these boxes. There's nothing that's going to be life-changing. I see some people get like autograph stuff. It's probably the coolest stuff I see in these boxes, but don't break the bank on them. They're cool. I honestly, like, I think they'd be cool gifts for other fans that you would know of, if anything else, but I would personally recommend one and done for them, but it was a fun little thing to do, so I appreciated it for what it was. If you bought these boxes too, let me know what you got. I'm honestly curious what the coolest thing you've pulled out of one of these boxes, as I'm sure that there's a lot cooler stuff out there than what I received. But anyhow, thanks for watching as always, and I appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.